which is an online jewelry and accessory business for women. And I'm going to wait for YouTube and TikTok to let people know that I am live. Yes, I am live on both tonight. So they say they're notifying people. I'm also going to bring up my backup account. Hey, I already am on my backup account. Let's see if it tells me I'm live. Yes, it does. Woohoo! At least I can know I'm live. All right. So what we have tonight is a chat time. But I wanted to let you guys know, whoops, I forgot to turn on one of my lights. So YouTube, you are really in the dark. Sorry. There we go. We're a little bit more light, but you guys are still darker than TikTok. But what I was going to say is that we normally do 2 tutorials a week. Wednesday daytime. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Meg. We are going to be creating, there we go, we got it this way. We're going to be creating the flower wristlet Wednesday at, I don't remember what time. So check the schedule. It is pinned in TikTok. It's a video out on YouTube about 3 videos ago. That will be the schedule. But go look to see what time that is. 8 p.m. we are doing the simple classic. I am almost done with my example, so I'll have that for tomorrow when we do our basket sale. I will show it to you at 2 o'clock tomorrow what it looks like. Thank you so much, Danielle, for the heart me. We do sales throughout the week. We have 2 silicones. We have a basket sale. We have 2 bead sales, and we will have a charm sale on Saturday at 11 a.m. We are switching Saturday's time to 11, everybody. And we do chats. We had a chat earlier. Great. Hi, Ashley. Great discussion that we had earlier today about things that scare us from trying to do things. And it's led into, we got 2 topics out of it. One of the topics was how to decide decide how to participate in what shows. I will be doing that live for that one. It's already, I put it out there. I will be doing that live on Zuli, I say Bella, but she pronounce it Bea Boutiques. She does a workshop where you can learn different techniques, or you can learn all different kinds of things. Hi, Weston. Hi, Kevin. And so we will be doing that one on her live so we can get more people in and have a great one. Hi, Amy. Hi, Geraldine. And I was going to say, I saw Heidi hop on. I'm hoping that you guys can share out. We've already got 15. Can we share out? Can we like a lot on TikTok so that it pushes it out and notifies more people? This discussion chat time, hi Murda, is one that is a very hot topic going on right now. We talked about it when I did a Tip Tuesday last week on Tuesday about it a little bit. And the reason why is even from before I created that one, hi Megan, we were talking about fraud and scams. And I've been getting lots of messages about frauds and scams that are going on. And so, I can give you one-on-one how I do it. But I thought I'll make a video and give you a little bit more. And after doing that video and seeing what's happening and the people who've responded in different ways, hi Teresa, I decided that we were going to have this as one of our chat nights, because it needs to be interactive to have this discussion, because not everybody will have this come to them in the same manner. And what I mean is that one person may get their fraud one way while someone else will get it a different way. Or I should say maybe a scam. They're scamming you, trying to commit fraud, that type of thing. Yeah, Amy's saying she's getting it 3 and 4 times a day. And so that I want us to take a time to talk about how are you getting them. I want to take some time to say, okay, how do we take that and look for all the red flags to determine? And then I want to see what steps we can take to try to decrease it. It is a very, very hot topic coming off of my retreat, it even is a hot topic because in the financial institution world, it is a very hot topic there too. But from a business perspective, I want to, yeah, I want to take and explain one thing here at the very beginning. How your financial institution can protect you depends on how you respond to the person trying to scam you and also what type of account you have. So most of the accounts, when they are doing this type of scams, it is what they call electronic. They're not doing it like handing you cash scam or giving you a check scam. They're doing it via, going into your account electronically, or you've given them the information electronically. And there is a regulation that is all around that. If you have it set up as a consumer account, and if you're doing your business correctly, your accounts should not be set up as a consumer account. They should be a business account. And you do not get those same protections as a business. It is the way the regulations are written, and they wrote them that way because as a consumer, you are not as savvy about all the frauds, but as a business, you know the risks of your business. Is their thoughts on it. My retreat was really good. So we got through a lot. So that is what I wanted to tell you is depending on the type of account you have will depend on what you can and cannot do with the fraud. But the types of frauds going on, if you are giving the information to them, they don't have to protect you. And I'll explain some of that, even on a consumer account. So let's say you get a message. And that message just says, hey, I want to order 20 necklaces from you, 20 pairs of earrings, 20 bracelets, or a combination. But it's going to be 20. Now, think about how many times have you ever had someone order 20 from you before? And what I want you to say when you're thinking that number 20, it doesn't have to be the number 20, but it is a high number. You get excited because this is going to be your biggest sale ever. You're just gung-ho. Let's go. Tell me what you want. Let's figure out payments. We're going to do it. We're on our way. That's what you were thinking. But once you hear that large number, you should pause and go, how many people actually order 20 that I don't know or that I'm not in front of? I've never had somebody order 20 from me before. I can tell you, in all honesty, when I'm having people order from me, even on our lives, if our numbers are getting higher than what a normal individual would be ordering, you betcha I am after the live checking into, is that a true account? Was that a bot? Is that person really who they say they are?
Is there another chat night?
Yes, it is. That's why I needed yours.
Twice in a row?
Yep, I'm doing twice in a row.
Because you want to talk about something so much?
Yeah, well, I had it on the agenda, honey. So I want you to stop and think about that. So that's one way that I've heard people being scammed or fraud committed is that. What then happens is that they're like, hey, can you give me your Venmo and I'll send it to you?
Right here.
Thank you for the heart me, Amber. And you're like, oh, Venmo, okay. And you do it. And now they've got your Venmo information, so it can get dicey there.
This is the first thing I ever painted.
Okay. She's showing you her first thing she ever painted.
It's really my auntie's son.
Oh, okay.
Filled with stuff.
She's got some silicone focals in it. But what I want you to think about is if you went into a store and they said, can I have your bank account information so that, no, that doesn't happen. So that's why I want you to think about how you can, are the questions of how they're wanting to get the payment legit? Another thing is someone could actually come to you and say, I want this. And it might be one or two items. And you're like, okay. And so then you're going to send them an invoice to pay it. They're going to pay that invoice, but they're going to pay more than they said. And then they're going to say, can you just send me that money back? The original payment is a fraud. So then let's say that it was $20 was the total amount.
They give you 35.
Oh no, they won't give you just 35. They'll give you 500. That's what they do, honey. And they're like, just send 480 of it back. They just took $480 out. Plus, when that original item comes back, it's another $500. So they just got you for $900, almost $1,000. Don't send money back ever. Don't accept anything that's more than what you requested. Hello, Lulu.
She's a new one.
So I'm going to pause for a minute here and ask you guys that you're getting those requests all the time. What are some of them that you're getting? But I can tell you a way to stop some of it even before it gets to the point of negotiation of what they want. I want to have you. Yep, they do a different kind of chargeback after they get the item. And that's what I was talking about on that one is that, and I can tell you right now, I have somebody who is got a chargeback that they received the item. So that's happened to me. There are recourses that I can do about that one, and we're going to follow them. She got using Zelle. Now with Zelle, I want to tell you guys, with Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, they are third-party processors and not an actual financial institution. So the financial institutions, when I came in and I said, there's regulations, those are for financial institutions. Those are not for what they call, in the financial world, they call them P2Ps or P2B. P is person and B is business. So P2P is person-to-person transfers. I don't have a business account. My account's not a business account, but I want to transfer back and forth with someone else. P2B is like a person is sending the money to a business. Those are not regulated as high as your actual financial institution account. And literally those don't have the regulations behind them. So if you do have fraud committed on it, your likelihood of getting the money back isn't that great because there isn't anything. There will be in the future. It's just not there. Yep, Zelle was not created for businesses.
What was it made for?
It was for person-to-person transactions. The reason why I know Zelle was created the way it was created, when I actually worked at a software company, I was in a group that we were creating that P2P in our software. The Zelle group got out before us. And so they ended up going underneath Zelle instead of spending all the money after we spent all that time doing it. So what you're talking about with those are seriously where my world has been at when I actually worked in the financial institution and in the software for the financial institution. It is my background, everybody. You have to understand PayPal is actually backed by a bank, Synchrony Bank. So they have to follow different regulations. Cash App does not. Yep, they do not. That's right, Griselda. When Griselda actually went and someone was trying to contact her about the Zelle and they wanted her to download it, create an account, she got in contact with Zelle and asked them questions. And they were the ones that did tell her what I'm telling you here. You do not. So I'm being asked, what do you recommend to use? This is for me, and I will tell you what I do. I have a website. I use no CarolJo's.com because I don't put my last name. Don't say my last name. It's not out there.
I can't even say it right.
She can't even say it right. Okay, so I have CarolJo's.com. I literally, that's my website. So if I get a message, because every day I will tell you, I put something out on Facebook and Instagram every day. They're out there trolling to find me to do it. I went in and when I get a message saying, is this item still available? I have a canned response that I can copy and paste into that message. I got it in my I use ChatGPT to create my message. I have it saved out there. All I have to do is go to ChatGPT, touch on it, copy it, go to that message and put it in there.
Ooh,
and my message states, please see my website. I don't know it word for word, so I'm just going to please see my website to see if it is still available. The link and what you used will take you to the website. Also, all payments are done through my website. I do not accept payments outside of the website.
What if they don't have a website, Oma?
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about here. Hold on. So, Buttercup's over here going, what if they don't have a website? She's really good at being 9 years old and knowing what kind of questions to ask here. But I have that. Now, Griselda asked, how do you create a website? I used Shopify to create mine. Am I the best at creating a website? I will honestly tell you no. I have used one of my kids to help me put that in there, you know, to do updates and all that kind of stuff and help me get it updated. It's not out of the box type ones. It was the easiest one for me to use. But there are other things. I know we have Etsy. Etsy is very like stringent or strict on what you can and cannot put out there. They can shut it down at any time, but that is something that you can do. You can just say, I use Etsy, because the back end processing to Etsy is your credit cards and, you know, that type of thing. You're not going to use the cash apps to do that. You've got PayPal, credit cards, and that type of thing. So that is, you can use that too. There is, the Square app has a website that you can use. I cannot think of what it's called though. It's not Square.
Lemonade.
It's not Lemonade. It's part Square something, but I can't remember what their website application is. And that one's a lot easier to use than the Shopify, but you have limitations just like Etsy on that one. So those are the things that I wanted to talk about, is find a platform that you can run credit cards through. No, I did not use my, that. I used, in Shopify, you can get your own domain. I pay my domain through Shopify.
Do you know what a domain
And it
is?
will ask you if your domain, if you want to purchase it here or if you already have a domain. I don't know what the steps are to go through that, but you can literally, every May I pay my domain fee.
Do you know what a domain is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's my actual website, like my title to it.
A domain is a gorilla's home.
It has more than one meaning, Goofy. I pay like between $15 and $20 a year. I don't remember the exact amount. Now, to run Shopify, the domain is $15 to $20 a year. Shopify, to run their software, and I have a curl that's driving me nuts over here. Sorry, everybody. I got it to go around. Hold on. To run Shopify, so your domain is 15 to 20, which I didn't think was out of line. Shopify is, I got to think about this. I'll go look it up. That is for your domain. I want to be realistic about website costs here while we're talking. So let me find out.
on cleaning.
I'm going to their
you.
pricing plans. So, okay. So I have their basic plan and I pay it annually. So it's like $300 to $400 a year for it. But that gets me down to $29 a month. If you want to pay monthly, it's $39 a month. So the domain is $20 once a year. It's billed separately. Then you have the actual Shopify, which will be, let me see what 29 times 12, and then it has your tax for you. $348 for the actual website is what I pay. So when you're looking at this, I am paying less than $400 a year to have a website and to have my domain. I don't need the advanced Shopify at all. So I'm just telling you. And you guys see, I do my invoices through it. I have my jewelry out there. No, what it is that Shopify has a charge per month. Yes, you can do it per month or per year. You get to choose. But I'm going to tell you guys to think about this. No matter what processor you're using for your payments, Zelle, if you're running it as a true business, that's what I'm going to say. If you're running as a true business, PayPal, Venmo, I don't use Cash App, everybody. My Google Pay, Apple Pay, when it goes through my business account, I get a charge. I am charged for that transaction.
Can you open this for me? I'm cleaning your paint for you.
Okay, there you go. Can you turn them upside down so we can see the colors when we're...
For you.
Yeah, so I can see the colors.
You can just look on the side.
All right. She's changing my paint box, like my organization. But anyway, sorry. So they do charge it. But if you are running it like a business, those charges that you're getting charged for are tax deductible because that is a charge for your business. That $348 I get charged a year, that's a tax write-off for me. It's the cost of doing business. I know if you're just starting out, those numbers sound huge.
What numbers?
Even $349 or $48 sounds huge. Hi, Paula. I get it. So I will tell you personally, when I set up my website, at that time, Shopify was $29 a month. When they were going to move to the $39 a month, I just decided I would pay annually. So that is when I made the change. So
I heard that.
Dot.
You said like dad is fine.
Oh, no. So just to let you know, I get it. You have to find what works for you and what's within your budget and your startup of your business. But let's go back to that example that I gave you, that if someone gave you money in, no, they would not grandfather you into $29 a month. It was, if you're going to stay monthly, you're getting bumped up to $39.
Wait,
so I went to the annual price to keep it at $29 a month, and it has been at $29 a month since then. So I've had my website since 2021, I think it was, and I've paid $29 a month, whether it be annually or monthly.
So back to like, they say like pay me back this much. What would happen if it was like a $50 order and they gave you $2,000?
They would be asking for $1,950 back.
And how much would you have? And then how much would you lose?
You would lose almost $4,000. All right, we're going to do a giveaway, and then we're going to talk about...
Me too.
Yes, we are going to...
Color.
Just a second. Okay, hold on. You got to tell it. You got to calm down, because you're going to drive me wonky. Give me it really quiet. No. Okay.
Why? Use stuff like that.
I know, but I have never done this one before. All right, we have a 2-word color. So those of you that are new with me, if you put colors in here, we are going to do bead soup giveaway tonight. And we just do colors to determine the winner. Now, honey, you're in my way, please. I know, honey, but you got to just wait. What I was going to say is it's 2 words to create this color. Both TikTok and YouTube can do it. I'm not trying.
But only TikTok can win.
No, both can win. The reason why I wanted you to do that is I was trying to talk and your hand in the thing was distracting me. Okay? It wasn't to be mean that you couldn't talk to him. I'd prefer that you didn't use your new shirt to open up the paint. You might get paint on you.
Oh, look how much paint I just got and there's still more.
Okay. I will tell you here, I'm going to give you a clue.
Can I? Actually, no, you.
I was going to say, it is a food. I'm going to give you a little bit more of a hint right now. It is a food.
That's it, until they guess it.
Well, I do want to give them one more, but I got to think about it.
It's a color in the rainbow. Actually, no, it isn't.
No, it's not.
It's a shade of...
And it's two words to create this.
You said that like a meal time.
Oh, I know what I can tell you. One of the words is a color. The other one is the food. Oh, that was a good one, whoever did orange Jell-O.
I don't want that. Actually, I don't.
You have red Jell-O downstairs.
Yeah, I like that one.
And this was Buttercup. Oh, my Lord. Okay.
What?
I am, on a technicality, going to give this one to Teresa.
Wait, what did she say?
She said green grapes. She had a plural on it, and there was no plural. And I didn't see anybody else get it. I'm going to go back and double check. Like, we had green apples, green apple a few times, but nobody did green grape.
Oh, wait, you can just check the thingy and see how many it says.
So, Teresa, you were so close, I'm going to do it.
You were technically close.
So, hold on. Let me get this. I was like concentrating so hard on watching everything fly by. I did not put them in here.
Are there any beads in there?
Huh?
Are there any beads in there?
Not as of last week. I need to get some more in there, though.
Are you putting no beads in?
I've been putting more beads in as I get them, yes.
Oh, look how pretty this looks.
Oh, boy. Just don't get it on my desk. All right, Miss Teresa T. Here it is, your bag of bead soup. We have some glass. We have natural. We have acrylic. We have all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you over here on YouTube. This is the bead soup for Teresa. I got to write her name on there so we know whose box we need to put it in. All right. So congratulations. All right. All right. So what I know Buttercup, when she was asking the question about like, what if your purchase was this amount and they gave you this amount? The amount that she gave was a little bit higher than what they would normally do. They usually do it within like hundreds of dollars, so that you're going to end up losing hundreds of dollars because they're going to be sending it back through the system back to them, plus whatever you sent back. So it's going to be almost double of what they gave you. So if they gave you $200 and you gave them back $150, that's $350 that you just lost. How much did that website cost you for the year? $348 in tax. So now does it seem like the cost of your website is high?
Alma, did you write down my...
Or losing money seem high?
Alma.
I want you guys to think about that from that perspective. Thinking about how can I spend money investing it wisely in my business to decrease the chances of me getting any fraud. That is one way that you can do it. I'm not promoting everybody to run out and get websites. What I want you to think about is what within your budget can you get to on a platform that will process that payment on your behalf that can then decrease the amount of fraud going through, because you're directing them to your website. They're going to know they can't send it for more when it's going through your website. If you're directing them back to Etsy, they know they're not going to be able to send it through. And guess what happens with those requests? They go nowhere. They actually stop.
Guys, guess what? School tomorrow for me, unfortunately.
Yep, she starts tomorrow morning. So I have a question. For those of you that have gotten the requests, what have you done in the beginning, kind of like what I do, to stop them from happening? Does it happen that I can stop all of it? No. I do too. I think she's going to have a wonderful day.
No,
They're saying they hope you have a great day and that you have a wonderful day.
The only thing that's going to be
Hi, Siren.
The only thing that's going to be wonderful is the lunch.
The lunch.
Guys, it's like actually really good. We get like good foods.
I already know what you're eating tomorrow.
What am I eating?
I've got to remember where I sat it down at. I put it somewhere on my desk from this morning. Yep. And that's what Amy is correct there. You block it and you delete it. I delete all those messages that I get because, and if I get that message in Facebook or Instagram, I am going in, I am reporting it, and I am deleting it and blocking that person. Doesn't mean it's going to stop them. They can come in a different way. Yep. Griselda said, I told the person that I was going to wait for the bank to open to resolve the issue, but later. And then they went away because you didn't act fast. Ashley reports, blocks, deletes. Griselda blocks. The thing is that some things that you're going to find out, like on fraud, they want you to do it now. They're going to pressure you that it needs to be done now. Do not ever fall underneath that pressure of doing it now. You always have the right to say, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to get back to you. Come up with some wording that you're just going to be like, I have to get back to you because I have all this other stuff going on. She said she reported it to TikTok, and I can tell you about half of what I report to TikTok, they will actually look at as a scam. I'm going to still report it because you know what? At least we got 50% of those accounts shut down. So do the due diligence, because by doing that due diligence and even getting 50% of the accounts closed is helping someone else in this community from them contacting them. It doesn't mean that they're not going to open up another account and try some other way, but just keep vigilant. Look for those red flags. Like I was talking about, quantities that are higher when we first started talking, or let's do it right now. We got to get it through. Or, hey, I'm going to send you more. Can you send it back? Yep. And so, yes, you're going to have that. These types of scams are not just happening to businesses. Like Rosie was talking about, she had a cousin that was getting scammed. You're going to also look at an account like Cheyenne. She goes and looks at the account. Is the account newly created? Is there no videos on the account? Are they, and I know this is going to sound really silly, but the pictures are almost always the same on some of mine. And I will get friend requests from people that I have the same lady on probably about 200 to 300 accounts that are following me now. Do I follow them back? Oh, heck no.
Why not?
Yep. And that is the thing, is that don't follow back. Don't, do all that. Look at the accounts. How many videos do they have out there? How many people are they following? If they're only following 5 people, no. Do they want the item but don't bother to like the video is another thing to look into. That was from Amy. Yep. And if they are very insistent and pushy, that is a huge red flag. Pushiness, no. And you're going to get, and I'm going to use this example of like outside of the business, some of the frauds. We have AI now. AI allows your voice to be copied. So like your voice can be copied. They can do up different text. They can call somebody up and pretend to be you and to do authorizations and all that kind of stuff.
If there even was about you.
So like some of the things is that they're calling the parents or grandparents that are older and they're saying, Grandma, I am in trouble. I need you to send me money to bail me out. Those are the type that you hang up the phone, you call your grandchild and go, are you okay? So, though, you know, that's one of them, and that's outside of business.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I want to read some of theirs. Griselda said, I checked the account and found she was following a lot of creators. And that's it. She's trying to scam them. And that's where somehow or another, we need to get that out to our groups about watch out for this person. Lolly had a lady message asking if I sold my items. She really wanted to buy direct from me. Yep, that's a huge red flag. If they give you a telephone number, Google it. But they can spoof. That is another thing with AI is that they can take, and there is software out there that they spend $20 on, and they can change the number to be a number you know. Yep. Yep, you got the one that I've been talking about here, Lolly. Deposit $500 to prove that it's my PayPal business page. No, it's so funny how people try. You just have to sit back and go, does this seem legit? They do disappear because if they can't get it in a few minutes, they're going to leave you. You know, if they're insistent that you give them the money, say, I can't deal with this right now. I have 5 things ahead of you on my to-do list today, but I will get back to you later today. How can I contact you? They're going to go away. Yep, you get the, is this still available? Yep, so Cheyenne said she has people that want to do it through PayPal. And she doesn't accept PayPal. She does it through an invoice. With PayPal, I will tell you, I have more protection as a business actually through PayPal than I do through my bank. And the reason being is that PayPal is supposed to be verifying who that end customer is. And so I've had a chargeback through PayPal and I actually have won them. When it goes through bank to bank, I have not won them. Yep, that is a good one. Griselda said, Zelle will never ask you to have the sender send you $400 to upgrade to a business account. Zelle doesn't have a business account that I know of.
So do you guys not like Zelle?
Yep, you can use the Square, and that's what I actually did to begin with until Square's fees became higher than PayPal's, and then I switched to PayPal for my in-person shows. Now I can do my, and you guys, when we're going back to Shopify, if you do in-person shows, you can accept cards and everything through PayPal's, what is it called? They have an option where it's like your store. And that's what I will use if I ever do an in-person show. I've got it all set up so I can do that. Okay, that's what Zelle told her is they don't have the business accounts. And I do it through Shopify. I have changed over everything through there. Sweetheart String says, hi, Buttercup. She's over there. Hi. She's really quiet now. She's concentrating on cleaning my paints. And so that's what I want you guys to think about. And I'm not a proponent trying to tell you guys go to Shopify. What I want you guys to do, like, is to really truly find what is in your budget and spend the time. Because let me ask you this question. Is a couple hours of your time Googling the different platforms that you can do? We've talked about their Square, and we even have Cheyenne. She uses Square for her invoices. Some people, and I can't remember who it is, in all honesty, I can't remember. Someone here uses Square for their website, but it's called a different name, but it's all part of the Square umbrella. There is, I'm going to name them, whether I should say them or not here. You've got GoDaddy. You have Webex.
I always hear about GoDaddy. It's like, GoDaddy Arrow. Always have to do yada, yada, yada.
You have Shopify. There is, if you will go out there and Google, like, websites, you will find different websites that you can use. PayPal does have a credit card tap option for the iPhone. I don't know if they have it yet for the Droid. I have an iPhone, so I haven't spent the time to look at it for a Droid. When I did the in-person shows, the last one I had was 2 years ago, and they had it for Apple products, and it was only for the iPhone. It didn't do it with the iPad. So you might want to Google and figure that out. All right, we're at 20K, so we're going to do another color.
I can't bring my tablet on the first day.
Huh?
I can't bring my tablet.
No, you cannot.
Thank you.
But you're going to have a short bus ride, remember? Because, not even half the kids are on there.
What if that's what it's real?
Yeah, no, and you're not. Don't fall for those emails that just don't seem legit. And we'll talk about the emails in just a second. Shopify is similar to, are you asking if Shopify is similar to Square?
What?
Yeah, no, they would not do that, trust me.
What?
PayPal doesn't charge in an email. They don't talk about charges in emails. Okay, we got to do a color.
Can I pick it this time?
I got one in my head.
What is it?
I'm not telling you out loud.
Well, yeah.
All right, this one is a one-word one.
Oh, Oma, I was going to do it.
Because, what?
We were going to do the same thing.
Pretty much. And there's a reason why I picked it. And I think there's a reason why she was thinking it too.
Why do you pick it?
I'll tell them after we get done getting a winner here. Can you go put this on the scale and see if it's at 20, between 25 and 30, please?
It's 23.
Okay, I got to put more in it. Oh, you hit the container there. I figured out the green ones are better.
You did?
Yeah, you know why? I'll show you. Come over here. Okay, I need to get close to having to give you, because when you go to stick your hand in, my hand will fit in here, but it's bigger in here, and a lot people have a lot bigger hands than me. So I think we're gonna have to go with the green ones, even though I don't like the color as well as the
You
clear.
could like paint it maybe.
I don't want to paint those.
I could.
Oh, somebody got it! Woohoo! Hi, Cheery. Sweetheart strings.
Jinx, knock on wood. She just wants to copy me today, guys.
Oh, really? All right, Sweetheart Strings, guess the color mustard. I don't. You got to say. Oh, you're Avery. Okay, I saw that now. All right. Now I got to find my pen so I can write Sweetheart Strings on this.
So, Oma, why were you thinking about mustard?
Okay, so Buttercup is over here in a container taking all the yucky paint off so that when you go to use it, it's clean and good to go. She's in the section of yellow, and I just happened to think mustard. And that's how I picked the color.
I was cleaning. Let's see if I can find the one.
And so she was cleaning one, and I think it was mustard color. So she wanted to use the color mustard yellow. All right, Sweetheart Strings, here is yours. You've got some acrylics in there. You have a heart that's glass. You have lava stone. You have naturals. And you have a whole lot of glass in there. So this is the bead soup. That's Sweetheart Strings one. So congratulations.
This is what I was cleaning. YouTube was actually showing it. It's more of a darker color. It's like, here, hold up, let me see.
And it's more of like that golden color. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like on
closer.
the top.
Hey, Lolly, I don't have you in the Discord group. Hi, Chickpea. That I could message you. So, I need to figure out how to get a hold of you in Discord, okay? Because I need to message you. Yep, I'm live tonight. So emails. We're going to talk about emails and red flags of emails.
Did you actually
Most of the payment systems are not going to ask you for a payment in the email. So, for example, when Shopify was changing its rates, it sent out a few emails saying our rates are going to change. Here's our new rates. We will bill you like you're normally billed. They didn't ask for any money up front or any changes that. Yeah, I was trying to the other day and I couldn't get you. Can you try to message me and then I can message you back? Because I literally was trying to like message you. I've got the other three that I was trying to message, but I couldn't get you. And I don't know if it's because you have a different name in Discord, but I couldn't get it to work. Okay, thank you, Lolly. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm over here talking to somebody on YouTube, or not YouTube, on TikTok that I need her to message me.
Okay.
Holy, that's cute. Okay, I need you. It's not going to go up, honey. You're going to make a mess. But that is cool. All right.
I made like an ombre rainbow.
She did a really cool job, but because of the paints are like, they'll move all over my table, and I don't want it on my table. You sure can if you would like to. You can message me through my email. So emails. I get emails all the time. I have multiple emails. There are emails for my business that only certain people have, and it's because I have my info out there, my info email for the business as my main contact, and that's where a lot of my what am I going to say? Because it's out on my website and people can find it. And because of that, that's where I get a lot of my fraud emails from. That is not the email that I use for my PayPal. It is not the email that I use for Shopify emails. I literally have different emails because I'm trying to make sure that I can keep my fraud at one email, if that makes sense. What's your question?
This is more mustard.
Yes, it is. And so, literally what I would say is it might seem confusing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll message you here right after I get off the live. And I needed to do that one to get that one, the glasses out there. You guys, Ryan got his tooth pulled today, so that has been a big thing for us. But I'll send you the message about why I wanted to tell you something.
And Opa is very crabby now.
Yeah, she is very crabby after getting his tooth pulled. We just let him be. We love him, but we're going to let him be.
I don't feel like getting a cranky Opa.
Yep, we don't want cranky Opa around.
Sometimes I have to deal with cranky you.
Yep, then I get cranky because he's cranky.
But also, Opa's never mad at me.
Oh.
He isn't.
Do I get mad at you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You yell at me when the phone isn't charged or something.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to use her phone and it's not charged. And I'm like, dang it, charge the phone.
Opa will charge it for me.
Yeah, Opa puts it on the charger for her. And I'm like, but you hand it to me and it's not charged.
I'm using it like a normal human being would.
Yeah, and I get it. It's not fun. But it was funny because he was really cranky and I looked at him and I'm like, did you take your pain meds? And he's like, well, I took this one. And I'm like, did you not know you can take these two together? Just stagger them. And he's like, no. Sorry, we're on. But emails. I'm going to get back to the email. I literally have segregated and I have my payment stuff. So your bank accounts, your PayPal account, I don't give those accounts out to anybody but that one. I literally have segregated it. And so like you can use a Gmail for them if you want, or Hotmail,
I have a Gmail.
you know, any of those mails, you know, you can keep that separated. And if you only use it for the businesses, they don't normally sell out. Financial institutions don't sell your email more times than not. Oh, geez. And that's what, that would, I get it, because he had only taken Tylenol and he had not put the ibuprofen on top of it. And so that's when he was at his most pain. And once he got that in, he took a nap and woke up happier.
And
now his pain meds are wearing off and he has like 20 minutes before he can take them again. And he's getting a little cranky right now.
And now he talks like a normal human being and not blah, 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 blah.
So yes, I feel your pain then, because that was hard to put up with. But, so that's what I would recommend. That's just me giving my, what I do advice. If someone else has different advice to give out, please give it out. This isn't about only me. This is a topic that we need to share and work together on. I mean, it's just, you have to really in depth. I get requests, and another thing I was going to tell you guys, I get requests for PR, meaning they want me to do PR for other businesses now. Don't, this is what I'm going to say. Unless I know who they are, I'm not going to do them. And I also have found some of them are scams. They want me to pay some shipping or some fee to get that free item to do PR for them. And more times than not, when you go out and do an investigation, you're going to see reviews where they didn't send it after they gave that money. So be careful of that kind of thing too. Yes, we are in a social media world where we are a presence, but you need to think about PR from an aspect of, thank you for saying that. I don't want to be you know, there are true PRs out there and they want your help. And that's where you have to make a decision. If you're going to do that PR, do some research about the company and do research about it, and then you can grow from there. And that's where you can do collaborations. So I don't want to say every PR is bad. I want you to investigate before you decide to jump in. Just like if you're going to do an online sale in a means that's different than you normally do, use those super spidey skills that we all have. And if you think you don't have them, come to us and we'll help you out. I can tell you, I would help people out by going, my red flag I see is here. Go look at this. It doesn't mean throw it over the fence to somebody to do. It means ask for help so we can give you ideas of what to do. Does that make sense? Because we're all going to get this fraud. We just have to do our due diligence together, share information, share the new ways that you guys are seeing it so that everybody is safe out here. Because I don't want you guys to lose hundreds of dollars.
Lose how much money?
Hundreds of dollars. Because in this economy, who has the ability to lose hundreds of dollars and it's okay? That it's not going to affect you at the end of the day.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Okay, I'm not Elon Musk money. So, I hope that what we've talked about gives you guys, I don't want you to be scared about what I shared with you, but what I want you to do is be inquisitive. I don't want you to be skeptical of people. I know, you can buy beads with that money. I totally agree. You know, somebody, it might make a difference of them having food for the week. I mean, really, when you honestly get down to it, it could be fun money or your actual expenses for your household. And I don't want you guys to get into a position that something that brings you enjoyment, ultimately, you end up hating because someone harmed you. I was gonna say, Cherry and Avery, or it is, what? Avery.
Oprah heard us, and he's like, "Do you think I'm crabby?"
Yes. How did you answer him?
I said, "I'm gonna say you're crabby," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was crabby."
Sorry, she's just telling on her. Oh. So okay, so I was gonna say before she came in and made me laugh. We want to just be vigilant.
Can you open this, please?
But we don't want to run scared. We want to be excited about our business and not have it ruin our business. So that's the way you think about it.
I made this little ducky.
She's having me open up something and it's hard. There we go. When did I decide to do my LLC? Okay, so yep, that's the they said it's cute. She made it while Opa was getting his teeth pulled. We were in the waiting room. But I was gonna say, Avery, go ahead, and my email is, if you go to my website, go to CarolJo's.com, go to the bottom where it says contact me. That's the email you can use. I don't say it out loud a lot of times here because of
potential scams.
No, TikTok doesn't like it.
Oh.
But when I got my LLC is a question that I got when I decided to go online. There are risks that you take if you're a sole proprietor versus an LLC versus a corporation, and how much risk comes back onto you or an entity. And so, it just comes down to risk. How much am I willing to lose with having a business? And that made me, when I went to go online, I decided to convert to an LLC. It was a little bit of a process. It took me, I would say, about 2 months to get everything done. But I got it done and got it out there. You can use an attorney to help you with the paperwork. I utilized my accountant, an attorney, and the state I live in. And they helped me out with that.
Oh, guess what?
Go to CarolJo's, CarolJo's.com on a web browser. Just type that into like a Google search and you will see my CJS logo come up. That is how you get there. Once you get, and click it or tap it, whatever it is, then you scroll all the way to the bottom, and there will be a contact us section down on the left hand side of that page. When you touch that, you can put information into there.
Look at her first eye, Oma.
Oh, good job. Yeah, you're welcome, Sandy. Well, you have a reason. You work for attorneys, don't you, Angela? Literally, Griselda, it was about just getting the information, writing up the paperwork to create the entity, I also contacted the IRS to get an EIN so that it wasn't underneath my own social security number. So it is its own standalone business. Yep, it's all about protecting your assets in the end. I mean, ultimately, do I want to lose my house over it because my house is in my husband's name? Or do I want to protect that and only what I have legally in my business is, your limits? Yes, there are ways around it, depending on how you write up the LLC and all of that. I am not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm just saying. Her ducky's coming in sideways.
I think I'm going to take her. I'm going to test it out on the bottom. I'm going to take my clear nail polish and see how it looks.
Okay. So, I think we've had a great conversation tonight. There is always going to be more ways that this can happen with fraud and such. I think it's something that when we have chat times, if you guys are seeing or feeling or got something different than what we've talked about before, then you can do it. Yep. I went through my Secretary of State. I actually called the state, worked with them. I worked with my accountant, and I used some legal system stuff. I know it sounds really weird, but they all gave me advice about different things and different ways of doing it. And we came up with the way that I handled mine. I know it sounds really weird.
Right here. Do you think? Here, I'll try to.
Hold on. I'm going to finish up here, okay? All right. I hope you guys have had a good understanding. So for me, in the state I live in, we do not have county tax. We have state tax, city taxes, and then like tourism tax. So for me, because if I have a transaction that is handled at my house, we only have to pay state because I do not live in the city limits. So each state is different. There's a state near me that does it at the county. There is a state near me that does it the city and county.
Okay, you got
So every state tax is a little bit different. And one thing I can tell you about Shopify is when you hit a certain dollar amount in sales, they automatically handle doing your reporting to the state for you. So it's part of shop. You have to pay for it, but once you get to that limit, you start having to do it. So just to let you know. What are you doing? She's having the duck attack me.
You guys, okay, I have two names. You guys can choose from either Charlie or Dumpling.
For your ducky. Okay, Charlie. Does that look like Dumpling or Charlie?
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Okay.
And Charlie can be a girl or a boy name.
Yep. Here, I'm gonna put it here. So this is what Charlie or Dumpling looks like. There's the other side.
I want to make a rubber ducky.
There you go. Everybody's saying Dumpling. We got 2 dumplings.
Yeah, that's everybody.
You have to. Can you give me your email? I can write it down if you want to share it in the chat. Chats are not saved out on when I save these, just to let you know.
Or you can just pick a name that you think would suit her best. If you don't think Charlie or Dumpling.
I'm ready whenever you are. But like I said, everybody, what we're talking about, we got you. It's so funny. I am so used to like the typos. We got a couple of Charlies now.
Dumpling is having some competition.
Yep.
I love dumplings. They're so yummy.
All right. Well, I'm going to hop off of TikTok. I'm waiting for something. You might have to wait and do a poll. We might have to figure out how to do a poll tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a bead sale. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Aha.
So, am I waking up early?
I think you get to sleep in an extra 10 minutes. Okay. So with the first day of school, a lot of parents are driving their kids into school tomorrow.
So we're missing like half our bus, and our bus driver can't decide whether we sleep in 10 minutes or he gets us at the normal time, which means we would have to wake up earlier.
And so he and I were talking about something else with it, and we were talking about it, and he goes, "Oh, that might be a good idea." So he's going to talk to another parent about something and then go from there.
Look at her. Look at her, Oma.
Yeah. You sure can.
Almost 30K.
Oh, we're at 30K, so we got to do another giveaway.
Thanks to Geraldine.
She did a good reminder. Let me do a color.
Can I pick it?
You got to tell me very, very quietly off camera. Okay.
Do you know why I picked that?
Because I know. All right. There we go. This one is a 2-letter word, everybody.
The future.
Oh. A mix of Dumpling and Charlie with Darlie.
Darlie.
Gnarly.
Liberty. Gnarly.
Oh my Lord, she's loud. And she needs to go to bed soon. She doesn't realize I set your limits on your phone and the tablet. So they're going off earlier tonight because it's school tomorrow.
Wait, what time did you set it on my tablet?
for me to know, and you will find out when it goes off.
I need to know, actually. I can't just wait.
Honey, you should be asleep by the time it goes off.
So it's going to be like 11.
No, it's earlier. You need to be to bed before 11. As soon as we get off. And we have a winner. Just a minute.
So, jump. Okay, so right now we're going to call her Darlie because we haven't picked out a name for her. And she is approximately...
Here, go weigh that for me, please.
Girl, I'm going to do something here.
I keep getting called girl by her.
Because I'm trying to do something. You're interrupting my perfect thoughts. 25.
Oh, I got it right. Now we're going to say who got it.
It was Geraldine.
Yep, Geraldine, you are the winner.
It was navy blue.
Navy blue was our color.
For reasons.
And this is what you got. You got acrylic. You have some natural. You have some glass. Whoa, you have a big acrylic there. Whoa, you got lots of different ones. Let me write your name on that one.
Okay, in inches, she is...
There we go. So congratulations, Miss Geraldine. And you're the one that reminded us we needed to do it. So yay! Your reminder got it for you.
Okay, so...
Yes, that would be one that you painted. Yes. I had one in there.
Anyways.
Oh my Lord, I'm getting attacked over
In
here.
inches, she is 2, but she stops at this line.
So she's 2 inches. All right.
And then in centimeters...
She's concentrating on reading the ruler.
She's 4.
She's 40 centimeters.
No, she's 4 centimeters.
Oh, 4 centimeters? That would be 40 millimeters.
Dang, she's short.
Oh, boy. All right, everybody. I am going to hop off. I was going to tell you guys, 2 o'clock tomorrow for basket sale. 8 p.m. for our bead sale. Bead sale, we will have one winter charm. We have a couple cross charms. We have the heart hematite beads. I have 4 different colors available.
You guys, I'm like 5 feet tall, actually.
Awesome. All right, everybody. You have a great night. We will see you all 2 p.m. Central tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.